I do not expect this to be difficult, but we shall see. I've been proven wrong before, but let's get into it. So this is a back forward punch. Back P and K. Oh, that's what it's called, the bear stand? It's forward punch, punch, punch. Down forward punch, back. And bear stance. I just press down forward punch again. Okay. Holding down punch. Holding down forward and then punch. Oh, I gotta get in there. Okay, so there isn't a timing after that. You just gotta hit them. Okay. So I think this first dash might be tricky here. I kind of start putting in the forward dash when I see him hit her up in the air. Then as soon as I do the forward dash, I'll press throw. And then all you have to do after that is punch, punch. Forward punch and then back immediately after. And bear stance up K. All this needs to be done consecutively then? Yeah, for a 2-hit combo. Just counter hit. As soon as you see that bear stance, you want to go up K. And then forward punch, punch, punch. It's gonna start with the up forward hold. To time it with the punch attack, and you launch with a forward KK as soon as you do the hold. In the last part, you do forward punch, punch, and then you snap the control stick from back to forward. And when you hit forward, you press punch at the same time. The second forward input. So it's forward punch, punch, and then back forward and P at the same time. You can do it, you can push it out fast too, right there. And it should look like that. Yep. Down forward punch, go to bear stance by pressing back. And then you do just down forward hold right after it. And then up punch, back at a bear stance. And then from here you do H and K, which would be that. And then after the launch, you're gonna do back punch, 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 punch kick. Alright. You can do the first two steps like consecutively. Down forward punch back and then down forward H. Oh, I missed the last punch. There we go. Okay, finally. Huh. I'm like, where's it at? Where's it at? Where'd it go? So, yes, so okay, hold down forward punch. Sorry, hold down forward after you do okay. After you see Eliot's leg come back down, you can press the punch button and then press back to go in a bear stance. Then after that, you have to push out the last step: forward, punch, punch, punch and kick. Quarter circle forward, throw, down forward punch. So it's gonna be that. I kind of waited for him to walk a little forward first before I press the button, just to make sure it's actually reading my down forward and down forward hold input. Seems to be working. Now this is down PK PK, which would be that. And then we're pushing out forward punch punch, back forward punch. Oh, for the walk here. Maybe I gotta get closer. No, just timing, just slight timing. Just let it fall a little bit, I think. Yeah, just let it fall a little bit. The second time, not this time. As you see him walk forward after holding down forward punch. You don't want to press punch. Right there, that second, after the second step, you want to let it fall just a little bit, so you can actually land the third step. I was a little bit late right there for that final one. Yeah. This is a manual activation for bear stance. Throw from bear stance. Oh, another. Here comes that down forward hold punch in a bear stance again. Oh, and then you go back to bear stance, right? Oh, PK. Oh, this is already like splitting my head into two. So bear stance PK, what is that? That was it, and then bear stance once more. Down forward, down back, and then down back, and then forward punch. It's important to know what these things look like. That way you know what you're trying to do in the first place when you do it. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that penultimate step is so weird. And like, you've done it before, but to do it twice in the same time, man, that's my brain. Yeah, this is gonna require letting her drop at certain distances. This is crazy. Yeah, this is gonna require diligence, but I'll go over the timing in a little bit. Alright, I finally figured it out. So in order to do this, first of all, I highly suggest mastering all of these inputs and what they do. So back, P and K will put you in stance. When you're in stance, you press throw. And then this third one is holding down. You're going to be holding down, and then you press P, and then you press back right after you press P to go back to the bear stance. And then from bear stance, P and K, that's what that does. Now after you do P and K, you're already holding down forward to prepare yourself for the next P. And then this last step where it says in bear stance, there's a shortcut to do this. You don't have to do like that precise input, although you could, totally doable. But I found that if you do down, forward, P, and then just do a half circle forward from back to forward, and then press punch, it'll still read it. Compared this to me, so that was me doing the half circle forward. Now I'm actually doing the input as well. I'm gonna try to do that last input as it's directed, like down, back, and then forward punch. It still read it like, I swear I did the input down, back, and then forward, but it still read it as like a half circle forward. So that can be the idea of, well, just do deliberately a half circle forward. I was able to consistently get that while I was doing the combo. Anyway, so let's go over the visual cues. As soon as she starts, she reaches the apex of her jump. When she starts to fall, just before that, that's when you're going to want to do the actual input. So after you throw her, you're already holding down forward. You're just waiting for the right height to press punch. And I like to look at around this spot where she actually starts to fall down. When I see that she's actually falling down, I'll go ahead and I'll press the punch button. Right, and then after that, I basically go into the bear stance, which is back. Right here, though, there is a delay. You wait for her to fall down. You don't immediately do. You have to wait for her. Like, there's a delay right there, because if you do it immediately, it's gonna miss. So I delayed it right there. Then after that, so after I do the P and K, I'm already holding down forward to prepare myself for the next down forward punch in the bear stance. Now if you get this attack instead of the down forward holding P, this is one that you want. But if you're getting this a lot on that penultimate step, it's probably because you need to adjust the timing of the P and K when she's falling down. Because if you do it at the optimal height, then you'll be getting this instead of this for that penultimate step. It's just a matter of timing right there. And of course, when you're in that penultimate step, after you do the punch, you just do the half circle forward from left to right to get that. To get that in bear stance to come out, or you can just do the inputs manually. It's up to you. I found it easier to do the half circle though. The hardest thing about this for me was because I knew about the timing. I kind of figured that if I was missing, I had to like delay it a little bit so I could actually hit her. But the hardest part for me was actually wrapping my head around these bear stance changes. But like I said earlier, I strongly suggest getting used to the inputs first. That way you can do them like on demand. And it feels very odd. It feels super odd trying to do it. But once you like master like the inputs and get a feel for how all the motions feel, all that's left is mastering the timing, which you can use the visual cues I showed earlier to get around that. Damn, that's okay. So I gotta first of all I gotta give credit to Reddit. Oh, not Reddit. The Game Facts thread for DOA6 Eliot's Combo Challenge 12 help. There's actually so I gotta give credit to user by the name of KenshinX13, who kind of elaborated on the whole directional input because there's a directional input trick to do this particular combo challenge. And I was really the first time I tried it, I thought, well, maybe I just hold down forward. And I thought maybe I could find some sort of visual cue. And I got pretty far. I think I got to 4 hits. Like 3 or 4 hits, just by trying to look at my character model. But I started realizing it wasn't enough. And when I looked at the demonstration, this man was pushing out those down forward Bs like cake. So I thought about it, like, you know what? Let me look this up because I think there might be some extra inputs, extra directional inputs. So yeah, I went a Game Fact. So once again, shout outs to KenshinX13, whose post helped me out with this. So the trick was so instead of holding down forward P, the trick is to do forward, down forward, and then P. So that also busts out the move. And the trick is to do the forward, down forward, and then P consecutively, like so. And like the timing to do them, you're gonna have to first you have to get used to doing the input, the right input, forward, down forward P. So as soon as you master doing the actual input, forward, down forward P, now it's just a matter of timing. And what I found was that when I was going too fast, I was just getting the forward P. So I tried altering my timing. And I would try to aim my timing to be, I would start putting in my next, like say I did forward, down forward P. I would start putting the next forward as soon as I try to time it as soon as the actual hit connects. Yeah, as soon as the hit connects, I try to do the next input. And you can either use the audio or the actual smack happening. But yeah, eventually I was able to slow it down enough to where he kept on doing it, and I was able to do it like that. So yeah. Counter hit back, punch, down forward punch. Of course, now we know the trick, forward, down forward P. Of course, you can also do this one. You can also do this one normally by holding down forward if the forward P was too hard. This one was totally doable, just holding down forward. And right after the second, or the second down forward P, just press forward S right after. Down forward P and the counter hit. Oh, bear stance? Does she hit the wall though? I guess I have to make her hit the wall. Yeah, okay. Then down forward, holding down forward P, holding down forward P. Oh, that's a new one. Down forward P, and then down P. Okay. Yeah, you can totally just hold down forward the whole entire time for the holding down forward P, the two steps right there. We just have to remember to hold it, to have a slight pause when you're doing between the two down forward Ps. So after you do the wall hit forward P and K, she lands on her knees first, and you're gonna want to look for that so you can press your down forward P holding it. Okay. Something else that's you might want to keep in mind is when you do the down forward P, down P. Since you're already holding down forward because of the previous two steps, you can just double tap that right there, but you have to remember to scoot back a little bit for that down P. It might feel a little weird since you're already holding down and then now you have to do down forward P. But as long as you keep in mind that you're already there, you just need to let the stick go back to neutral so you can do the input. Yeah, you'll be fine. And then that close hit was simple. You can just do it right after. Ball hit up forward KK. Oh, some more down forward Ps. Damn. Is that? Oh, please don't tell me combo challenge number 20 is gonna have down forward Ps all over the place. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like the timing was different for when I was doing these compared to the combo challenge 12. And I was doing the forward down forward input for this. So as soon as I see that wall bounce, I started to put in the input for the forward down forward P. And after that, I try to time it so the idea was to make the inputs fast and tight. Right after the forward down forward Ps would land, my goal was to make them fast and tight. Wall hit H and K. Another one? Another down forward punch thing? Oh my goodness. Damn, okay. So yes, these inputs for the holding down forward P, they were also, like the previous combo challenge, my mentality going into it was to make them fast and tight. Right after, and the timing was right after the hit would land, I would do the next one. One thing to keep in mind is that you're only doing 2. The very last one is you have to be prepared to do the back input to go into bear stance, and then do the half circle forward punch to do the very last step. But yeah, damn, is there more of these? I had to ask. There is more. What the hell? Oh man. Oh, it's forward, duh. And there's 4 of them. Goodness gracious. I can only imagine it's probably still gonna be fast and tight. I double tapped P and K just to make sure it came out. But yeah, it's I was right. The mentality is to do it fast and tight after each hit. And eventually you can do it. You too can do it too. Oh, what the hell, dude? Okay, well at least the fit another down forward punch. I think you could hold this one. I think you could hold it. No harm in holding it. I'm holding down forward. Yes, you can definitely just hold down forward. Just make sure you're doing it the right way, because the screen changes when the dinosaur drops bass. And just add your S after you launch them. There was like 2 or 3 S's, maybe 4. Of course, I go forward kick. Yeah, I'm holding that one. If I can hold it, I'm gonna hold it. And then, of course, there's a down forward punch. And you'll already be there since you're holding. Actually, no, you're gonna want to let it go. You have enough time because you launch her anyway. Yeah, you can let it go. And then close hit. Okay, so I did a forward dash. I did a forward dash so I can get the close hit. And on the second input of my forward dash, I did the punch and kick. And then forward S right after the bounce. Of course, there would be holding down forward punches in the last one, the last challenge. Okay. So you do have to wait a little bit. Maybe once you see her reach the apex of her climb, maybe around there you can do the input. Then, oh great, 2 of them. Would I be able to hold this? Yeah, you can hold it. Looks like you can hold it. Just have to remember the down forward punch, down punch right there, right after. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. No, that totally came out when I needed it to come out. When I actually did the forward, forward, down, forward, in. But yeah, sorry guys, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to tough it out. Again? There's more? I saw more! Holding down forward punches. There is more. Damn, there's 3 more. And then, okay. What the hell? I have to see this demonstration. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, well let's freaking do it, man. Oh, it's through, and then 3, and then... Gosh. Yes! Yeah! Finally, oh my gosh. So after the second down forward punch you do, at the very top right there, you can immediately start doing a down forward punch, down punch. There is no dash after that. You can just do forward S and then go and then cancel it with the H as soon as you see a hit by pressing H. And then you just do a kick from there, and then as soon as you see his kick, come back down. There's plenty of time to do the forward, down, forward punch. I like to wait until after I see his leg coming back down until I actually start making my move. But no, the goal is still to make them fast and tight after every hit. After you see every hit, make the next one fast and tight right after. But something to realize though is the first you do 2 at the very beginning, then after the break blow cancel, you're doing 3, and then right after you do the last one, it's a forward punch punch, back forward punch. And you can kind of practice doing that to get like the movement down for that. It's been done before in previous challenges, but I suggest memorizing that. You do 2 in the beginning and then do 3 later. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten so close to finishing it, but I forget that. I get carried away doing the forward, down, forward punch. I get carried away doing that. It's just I want to do it all day now. Just want to do it all day. But no, that's pretty much it. This was hard. I mean, knowing what to do made it easier, but still, I still had to put in work to do this. Definitely not one of the easier combo challenges, but it was done, damn it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.